Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Africa with Philly. Firstly, I would like to wish everyone a happy Easter. And another thing, I would like to um appreciate or thank everyone who subscribed to my channel. I'm really grateful. We're on our road to a low 500 subscribers. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. So I'll be I there's a video that I want you guys to see, and I would really like for us to discuss about what's happening between South Africa and Zimbabwe, or in basically what's happening between South Africa, or what's happening between us as Africans and the issue that's there in South Africa, most definitely because this is happening in South Africa. So please watch this video, and I would like for us to have a discussion about this, if not maybe like some sort of a debate in a way, but not like an academic kind of debate, but then for us to share our views and not insult each other, but then listen to each other and understand each other's standpoint. Because if we want to move to like a pan Africa, then we have to be able to listen to each other. And another thing that I want to say before we get into the video is that for example, if you say like being pan-African is like welcoming each other as Africans and working together, that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to all move into a certain place, or we have to live in a certain place together. But what I think it means to me is that we can work together and help each other where they need be. So with that being said, please watch the video and having to discuss about this important things that are happening within South Africa that are affecting our people. Please, yeah, watch, don't forget to comment, and once again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment and comment and comment. It's good for us to engage, it's good for us to hear each other's views. So yeah, check it out.
So initially, I wasn't going to write about xenophobia because I felt like all the possible dialogues had been exhausted until my wife, who's also a journalist, wrote an article about it, and it drove me to think and wonder that as a journalist, have we really have I really looked into it, as much as I should? And when I did, I had a few things, that came to mind that I thought I should share. The first one being, I wondered if we are better than the people that we criticize, if we really are better blacks. We look at South Africans, we say they don't have Ubuntu, they don't have humanity. And I looked at it from the perspective of, historically, Zimbabwe itself has a history of being extremely hostile towards migrants, especially African migrants. That was the first one. I looked at South Africa's policy and attitude towards Zimbabweans, towards citizens of Lesotho, and I thought that was a very soft approach, the issuing of permits, for example. And I felt the way that we were treating South Africans, or at least the notions we're allowing to be rampant in online discourse, weren't matching the kind of hospitality that had been received. I had an option to slam xenophobic goons, to use all those fancy adjectives, to call them thugs and the like. But because my wife had already done that, I felt I didn't need to reiterate that it is wrong to put a flaming tie on someone's neck and bend them to death simply because they were born the other side of the river, for example. And I also wanted to go deep into looking at the other side, because I've known for a long time that the best way to understand people is to listen. And you listen, you understand people, you're better able to deal with them. And even a broken clock is right at least twice a day. And when people say there are problems with illegal immigrants and there are problems with crime, it's not entirely untrue. Some of these things are fact. And as Zimbabweans, we know somebody who's involved. We know people who jump the border. We know people who stamp passports out so people can stay and illegally work in South Africa. We know people that can manufacture permits for you. People can help you get a bank account. And these are conversations that nobody wants to have, because there's a huge risk that you can get cancelled and you can get backlash. I think I wrote today on News 24, it was, where I said, South Africans come and say, look, you guys are being bad guests. And then our response is, but you take it too far. And that is unhelpful. I think when you look at historically, from 2008, when xenophobia really started being a problem till now, every approach has not worked. Screaming that South Africans have got no Ubuntu, have got no humanity, has not worked. And that is because on the ground in communities, there are legitimate grievances about guests coming into people's homes and committing crime. And we should be able to sit down, especially us as Zimbabweans, because I try to avoid speaking on behalf of South Africans. As Zimbabweans, we need to be able to call each other out and say, look, guys, we know 1 or 2 or 3 people were involved in crime. We must understand that these are legitimate grievances. When people say, opportunities are being flooded by foreigners, it's not a lie. When they say people are being crowded out, people cannot run spaza shops, people cannot sell tomatoes from the roadside. This is a fact. And this arrangement is not working anywhere else in the world. It wouldn't work if 500,000 South Africans came to Zimbabwe and started selling tomatoes on the roadside. There would be problems. It wouldn't work in Zambia. It wouldn't work in Malawi. And the only way we can perhaps begin to quell the tensions is by saying to those who are aggrieved, we understand what you're saying, we accept what you're saying, and let us speak in one voice. Because, believe it or not, illegal immigrants actually harm the prospects of legal migrants, because what happens is eventually everybody gets painted in one brush as these Zimbabweans. These moments are stealing opportunities, yet there are people who qualify to come in and fill the skills deficit, but those opportunities are then taken away by people who are coming using other methods.
I suppose what you really are saying is that Zimbabweans who are legally in the country need to be part of the solution here. They need to work hand in hand with South Africans to solve the problem. Honestly, a very important conversation. I hope we can have you for a longer debate about this and have some Zimbabweans themselves who share different views to that of yours. It would really make for interesting broadcast and to hear different perspectives, because it seems at this point in South Africa, people are not willing to hear the other side.
There you go, my people. You have heard it from the horse's mouth. Please don't forget once again to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment, and comment.